to another Galactic Mayan astrology report. So I am a very giddy kipper because I've been facilitating this amazing course with beautiful humans all over the earth, and it has been such a gift to journey. But also, you might have noticed, if you already use one of the beautiful Dreamspell diaries that I've birthed, that we're almost getting to the end of our 9-month cycle. So on the 26th of July, we entered a new 13 moon month, journey around the sun cycle, but then we also are journeying through this 260-day or 9-month process also, and that cycle begins anew this year on the 1st of September. So that means that a whole new astrological diary is now available to purchase. So the whole way that the calendar translates is through our personal experience, okay? So having the opportunity to spend time studying your own reality, recording what's happened, processing your stuff, but having the opportunity to see the days that has happened, and then the nudge at the end of the Wavespell like, hey, reflect on the past 13 days and see what it means in regard to the theme of the Wavespell. That's what this is all about. So this is last year's edition that I've loved and used lovingly. How funny is that I use my own products, but that shows today what. So it starts with an introduction to the Dreamspell. So you get a breakdown of the history of the calendar, and then you also get a snippet into all the different facets of the calendar. So you've got the archetypes, the explanation of all of the archetypes one by one, the explanation of all the tones one by one, a little description of how to use the journal, and then you've got a page a day to record your experiences. But the beautiful way in which this has come through, because obviously it's channeled like every other bloody thing that I do, I've written poems for each of the Wavespells that really support you to understand the energy of each of the archetypes and the Wavespells. And then also, within this beautiful diary, there are breakdowns also of the moon months. So every time we reach a new moon month, you have a breakdown of what it's all about and an opportunity to set intentions for the moon. And then following that, the opportunity to reflect upon what you've learned from the moon. And then also at the back, you've got additional note pages and also pages to write people's birthdays, which I don't do because I've been doing it for many, many years and I've got a big document on my computer. So, link below. Get yours whilst it's hot. It's available everywhere in the world. So I'll put the two links. There's a UK specific link and a worldwide link. They are now down below. Woohoo! So, we're moving into a new Wavespell on the 5th of August 2021, and the Wavespell that we're moving into is the energy of the Blue Eagle. So we've just got a couple of 13-day processes left now before, as I say, this 9-month, this 260-day cycle completes on the 1st of September. So what's Blue Eagle all about then? It's fascinating to me that Blue Eagle falls toward the end of our process because the Blue Eagle is about the bigger picture. Okay, it's a blue sign, and the blue signs are all about transformation. It's all about the shift and the change. And the thing about the Blue Eagle is vision. You know, it's about really being able to see this bigger picture awareness. And if ever on the planet we needed to be able to do that, now would be the time, I would say. Now, the thing that's been coming through lots and lots for me in different ways, constantly, is that we're in an evolutionary tunnel. Evolution is stimulated through adversity and limitation. The whole reason that we decided to come out from the oceans was because we needed to. All of these different... I watched a documentary the other day that was about Madagascar. And I've been to an island near there and it was amazing. But within Madagascar, right, because it's this like island that's seemingly been just left to its own devices without humans and stuff, the creatures, the animals that have developed there are absolutely phenomenal and they look totally bonkers. But They developed these like extra long necks or extra large snouts or whatever it is to meet the challenges, to adapt to the environment that their island produced. And so it is with consciousness, and so it is with us. Okay, so Blue Eagle. As I say, it's a blue sign, so it's all about the transformation and the big picture. But the eagle has got many facets. So if we look at the eagle from the sense of the bigger picture perspective, the eagle basically floats around really high up, getting a sense of what's going on, taking in the bigger picture, but then in a very calculated and precise way, it will swoop, it will descend. So what we're really been invited to do throughout this 13-day process and this sort of first month of our new year and almost completion point of our 260-day process, we've been invited to take a deep breath and zoom out. Zoom out into the biggest picture that we can. Zoom out to take everything in as a whole, but not from polarity consciousness. Not from, there's a huge agenda and we're all doomed. Humans are not that powerful. The divine, collective, higher mind, evolutionary intention is where it's at. So, if you were to be perceiving your individual life and our collective story from the notion of evolution, from the perspective of this is about growth, what do you think we're learning? What do you think you're learning? What is it about? What is this present cycle that you are in as an individual and that we are in as a collective? What is coming through it? What is being birthed through it? What are we birthing through it? So taking a moment to tune into the bigger picture. But also, as I say, because the energy of the eagle will take in a bigger picture, but then be very precise. This is a wonderful time to be setting intentions as well. Not just this kind of empty idea of setting the intention and then listening to the inspired action that can come to align with that intention. So we're in this new new year of the 13-year cycle, which is in the energy of the yellow electric seed. So we're really in this new energy of what it is that we're wanting to plant on the planet, what are the trees that we want to plant for the coming generations. And the Blue Eagle can really support us in that. So it's like, how do we grid into our planetary service? Because that's the other facet of the Blue Eagle. We are all planetary servers. We are all here on a mission, a heart mission, to love. And the way that you love and the way that I love harmonise beautifully, but they're very different. So each one of us has got this like beautiful piece of the love puzzle. How do we bring that forward into the world? And what I would say is our mission, our destiny, is the thing that lights us up. What is it that you do that lights you up? What have you always wanted to do that makes you buzz? And once you get that, how do you get there? Once you can vision it, once you can see the bigger picture of like, oh, a lot of my experiences have kind of been hinting toward this thing. And it's the thing that really brings me to life. So that being the case, what do you then need to do to swoop? What do you then need to do? Now, I'm a projector in human design, which means that I need an invitation. But it also means that I can deliver invitations. So here is your direct invitation to do something within this Wavespell, to step into your destiny, to step toward what it is that sets your heart on fire. Now, the other thing to be aware of within this Wavespell is that everything we do is in alignment with a certain bigger picture. Is what you are doing in alignment with the bigger picture that you're wanting to move toward? Because if it's not, you're creating a painting that you're not wanting. So it's really important to consider in the real time, in the this close-up version, What is the bigger picture that I'm stepping into by taking this step? So this is a really wonderful wave spell and a really wonderful opportunity to just zoom out and be like, right, okay, this is what's going on in all of the areas of my life at the moment. It's a wonderful time for review. And then to feel into, but where is it that I want to go? Where is it that I want us to go as a collective? And what can I do right now to support that to happen? Now, I've said it before, these limitations that come that feel very disempowering are not there so that we can blame people about it. We're not fucking victims. We're co-creating with the universe all the time. So, if destiny has decided that somebody needs to exit our life, somebody needs to exit the earth plane, we need to not leave a certain place on the planet, we're not able to do the things that we thought that we were going to be able to do at this point in our lives, what's the reason? Find the reason. Why has your personal path and our collective path been shifted? Why is there a door there? Why is there a wall there? What is it about? Decode it, find the medicine, find the purpose, and then step through into a different capacity and recognise that we're always growing. It's always building stuff within us. And even if it's difficult to hook into the bigger picture right now, it's easier to grid into the bigger picture of what you don't want. So if you are feeling loads of rage, feeling really angry, wanting to fight, what's that going to create on a bigger picture level? If you are in a job that is soul destroying, or a home that feels unfulfilling, what is that going to create on a bigger picture level? So it's just this notion of like, right, we zoom out, we're feeling, are we in alignment with our dharma? Are we in alignment with our service? Are we buzzing? If we're not buzzing, what needs to change? It's quite simple, really. And then we get the opportunity to come back into this intentional space. Zoom out, bigger picture, get the glimpse, bring it into the present, step forward differently, step forward consciously. Make changes if we need to. Because anything that's rattling us out there is also a reflection. How are we oppressive? How do we limit people? All these different facets of what we see in the mirror of reality. What's the bigger picture? What is the bigger picture for you, for me, and for all of us? And obviously, you know me if you watch this. Like, I fully trust the process. Not necessarily when I'm having a little breakdown, rolling around on the floor like, but then when I breathe again, I trust the process. I've been through the death process so many times that I know it's building, it's brightening, it's evolving us like a collective Saturn return. No. So, what needs to transform for you to be in alignment with the bigger picture that you're wanting to live? And it's not about victimhood. What can you do about it? Come into action. Zoom out, get a glimpse, come back into the present, take the action needed. And maybe that action involves getting a Dreamspell diary. So it's going to run from the 1st of September, so make sure you get it ordered over the next couple of weeks if you do want it, so that you can start this 9-month, 260-day cycle on purpose and fill in, for instance, that first page, which is intentions for the spin, a couple of days before the spin begins. Ooh, links below. Sending you so much love and connecting again soon. Happy Lionsgate, by the way. Mwah.